The Indian Institute of Planning and Management was initiated in the year 1973 by Professor Malai Chaudhary. Since then, it has set a mission for itself to redefine the process of learning and inculcate a worldly perspective to its students' thinking and attitude. IIPM has inculcated a unique program, a program no other institute in India has to offer, namely the Global Outreach and Threat Analysis Program, GOTA. During this program, students avail the opportunity to go on an international excursion, industry visits, sightseeing and most importantly lectures conducted by renowned professors in universities like Cambridge Judge Business School, UC Berkeley, University of Virginia, Cornell University and many more. A few students who have recently returned from their visits to these esteemed universities have this to say.
Dare to think beyond the IIM. You know why they say that? Because we flew to Cambridge and went beyond the IIM. That's why.
We have been rated #1 in the global exposure. And you know, when you experience that, you feel that. IIPM rocks, man. It was awesome.
In my GOTA program, I was taken to USA, University of Virginia, Darden School of Business. And trust me, the experience was mind-blowing. The kind of interaction we had with the faculty there, the kind of exposure we had, the learning we had, it was just out of the world.
The amazing thing about these lectures were they were not just restricted to the classroom. It was amazing. We did case studies that were done in Harvard. We did case studies that were done in Yale, in Berkeley. Finally, we felt like a part of the world.
Being able to learn from the lecturers of Cambridge University themselves is a great deal, which is not provided by any other B school in India.
Not even in my dreams I had ever imagined that I'll be sitting in Cambridge classes one day. But IIPM provided me with this great opportunity to be part of this prestigious university, Cambridge.
Not only is this program a boon for students, but professors abroad hold IIPM students in very high regard. When we asked a few professors to elaborate as to what their professional and personal experience was while interacting with IIPM students, they had this to say.
Well, I think the people are very energized. They're very curious. They want to understand new ideas and to see whether or not those new ideas can stand the test of difficult questions.
Total experience has been extremely positive. I'm fascinated by the motivation of the students, by the smart questions that they ask.
We had several university groups. The academy, the WIPO Academy is dealing with this. But from a business perspective, it's certainly the best example that we have, IIPM.
I found the IIPM students very enthusiastic, very interactive. They're very keen to participate, share their experience and their knowledge.
IIPM program is absolutely fantastic. The commitment that's been shown to learning about a set of global problems in business, relevant problems for today's business minds, is absolutely fantastic.
The Advanced Global Management program is very interesting and unique program itself. IIPM has decided to add this international layer to the learning experience of its students.
What I think I like most about the group is that they enjoy talking back. Okay, and I did invite them to do this, but it made for a very lively environment. And a 3-hour session is a long session, and so when a group talks back, it makes for a more interesting time for the one teaching.
Very energetic, they ask great questions, they were eager to learn. And I actually thought that this probably would be one of the nicest exposure they have to the Silicon Valley.
These types of programs, I think, have benefits in many, many ways. One of the things we're learning with globalization is that the stereotypes we often have of others don't hold up. They're just stereotypes. And you get to see people, they realize, oh, this is what you're like, these are your values, this is your culture. So these programs help your students realize better what America's like. They'll see here what goes on, and it helps our side to understand more what the future leaders of India are going to be like, their values.
I also found the IIPM initiative to be a very strong one. I think that to bring young people in, have them be exposed to a lot of these ideas. Most of the people who were teaching are teaching MBA students, so these are advanced ideas for many of the students, but they handled them very well. They seem very excited about coming to the US.
All in all, this program has proven itself in exposing students of IIPM to a whole new world. Due to this unique program, the IIPM alumni boasts of individuals who have been placed by our placement cell and today have some of the most respectable and desired jobs to boast of. A few of the most recent pass-outs had this to say.
I got my first job through IIPM. The placement cell arranged it for us and for most of my batchmates. And I got placed with TV Today, Aaj Tak channel. And the student-faculty interaction that I remember from those times is something that we've always cherished, me and all my batchmates as well. I now hear the global exposure that IIPM students are getting is tremendous, and I'm sure that's really putting them in a very strong position when they actually step out into the corporate world.
What IIPM really gave me is an environment of really young people, professors who were very dynamic, professors who were extremely promising, professors who talked about to dream and to believe it, to make it happen, and an environment which gives you a lot of friendliness and mentorship which you don't really find in other B schools.
Being an IIPM student has many advantages. It gives you a lot of global exposure and the business know-how. It has amazing placements. I'm working in a multinational bank because of IIPM. What I am today, the kind of confidence I have, it's all because of IIPM. The GOTA program, it has amazing exposure. The faculty of IIPM is fantabulous. The less I say about them is better because I can't match up to those guys. And yeah, I'm going to cherish being an IIPM student all my life.
But they always had an influence on us in terms of our communication skills, our improvement of the way we used to talk, the way we used to interpret. So I would say that along with the external faculty, the internal faculty was top end as well.
For me, IIPM has played an extremely important role in my life because of the XCOM classes that we have gone through. All our interpersonal skills are par excellence. And I think the faculty at IIPM is again a very, very big bonus that IIPM possesses, since we have international colleges, international B schools, the faculty is coming in to teach all of us. And for me, the USP of IIPM is really simple, and that is the personal, emotional connect that I share with IIPM. It has been there for me always, and I feel like an ex-student of IIPM, I just have to be there for my college always. And I'm sure this is a feeling of oneness, of belonging, that no other B school, forget the country, the world can offer you.
I think the attitude that was instilled within every single IIPMite across the country and the globe is what makes each and every IIPMite different.
We all know about IIPM. We know about the lovely infrastructure this institute has to offer, the fantabulous placements it gives to its students, the lovely course curriculum, and definitely the international exposure through the GOTA trips. But what I cherish the most as an ex-IIPM student is definitely the international exposure. It makes you battle ready not only for the domestic market but also for the international market.
In IIPM, they always believed in making students more presentable, more easy to talk to people and stuff like that, which has really helped us. Helped us in a lot different ways than it usually would. It has helped us in being confident, being able to talk to people in a much better manner. Rather than just go there and present numbers, we can present more passionately, and people understand that passion easily because we talk to them in a much better manner than what usually a normal MBA student would.
IIPM has been creating history since 1973. That history today is redefining the future, and at present, IIPM is changing the way education is imparted. IIPM, we don't only dare to think beyond, but also go beyond all boundaries.